Hello everyone. Hi guys. Okay, so guys, before we start, I just want to make sure if you guys can hear me, can see me, please say hi. Please say yes if you can see me and if you can hear me. Hi Agatha. Okay, all right. Hi, happy Friday. So let's wait for others to arrive on the platform, okay? So, in the meantime, I'll be chatting to you, Agatha. How are you today? Hi, Ivona. Hello, welcome. Okay, Ivona, can you hear me? Can you see me? Yes, okay, all right, great. Hi, Paulina. Oh, that's good. I'm glad that you can see me and you can hear me. That's great. Hi, guys. Happy Friday. Okay, so let's just give it another 2 minutes to wait for other people to arrive on our platform. Okay. Okay. So how is the Friday, people? I'm having a great. I'm having a great Friday. Hello and welcome. Are you guys good? Hi, everyone. All right. Okay. So I guess that's enough, right? So we can start. Hi, everyone, and welcome to my webinar channel. My name is Moipe, and I'm from Johannesburg in South Africa, and I am happy to meet all of you today. So, it's Friday today, and it's a bit cold in South Africa because we are having our winter days, okay? So it's almost winter in South Africa, and it's Friday today. The time is 5 past 7 p.m. So I guess we have the same time with you guys, right? Okay, yes, we have the same time, so it's Friday evening. I hope everyone have had dinner, but I will have my dinner after the webinar. And if you haven't had any dinner, I hope that you will have a great dinner and you will eat something delicious. So, guys, thank you guys for joining me today. This webinar will take about 30 minutes and I'm going to give you guys a presentation of what I have prepared for you today. And also at the end of this webinar, I will be allowing you guys to ask me questions and I will answer your questions, okay? But throughout the webinar, don't forget to ask me any questions. If you didn't understand anything, please let me know so that I can explain it to you guys, okay? So, Also, at the end of the webinar, there will be a poll. Okay, so guys, the poll has two questions of which I'm going to ask you guys, and you guys will have to answer them. All right, and I will also publish the results. All right. So, guys, as I have already introduced myself, I am one of many tutors here on Tutler, and I love to communicate with people. I've studied transportation management at the University of Johannesburg. Well, I'm still studying. I'm doing my honors degree in transportation economics. Okay, so guys, I hope some of you guys had I've had lessons with you, and it will be great today to share this webinar seminar with you guys today. So, guys, let me take you to my presentation. All right. So, my presentation today is something that is very useful. All right, the human teeth. Okay. So, guys, we smile every day, all right? We smile every day. We take out our teeth every day, all right? So, that is why I decided to talk about the human teeth, all right? So, through our presentation, we'll look at the different types of teeth, right? So sometimes many of us will not know the different types of teeth that we have, all right? Or we may not know the vocabulary or the words for our human teeth, all right? But don't worry because I am going to teach you that today. Okay, so guys, remember to ask me questions anytime, all right? And also at the end of this lesson, I will also allow you to ask me questions, all right? Okay, so let's get started. So, guys, now let's talk about the human teeth, okay? So, a normal adult, I guess there are no kids here, okay, but I'll also cover you guys. I mean, cover the kids as well. But a normal adult mouth has 32 teeth, all right, which expects the wisdom teeth. Don't worry, I will tell you more about the wisdom teeth as we proceed with our webinar. So, the 32 teeth have erupted by about the age of 13, okay? So, when we reach 13 years old, we get to have our full dental teeth, all right? So, this includes the incisors, which is the total of 8, and the middlemost 4 teeth on the upper and the lower jaws, okay? And also the canons, which is the total of 4 teeth. The pointed teeth just outside the incisors, okay? So these are the pointed teeth, okay? So don't worry, you will get to look at pictures as well so that you guys can see in details what I'm talking about, all right? All right, okay, so let's look at the 5 types of the human teeth and their functions, okay? So each and every organ on our body has its function, all right? Just like our eyes. The function of our eyes is to see, all right? The function of of our nose is to breathe. Is to smell. Okay. And of course, the ears. The function of the ears is to listen and hear things. Okay. So let's look at the first type of the human teeth, which is the incisors. Okay. So, guys, incisors are often the first adult teeth that grow in after our primary teeth or our baby teeth and make up the most of our smile. There are 8 incisors in the mouth, 4 in the top center of our mouth, and 4 in the bottom center. These teeth are characteristically thin, flat bottom teeth that help us to make the initial bite on our food. All right. So we bite into food with our incisors, tugging and pulling into our mouth. Incisors have a narrow edge and are adapted for cutting. The incisors are situated between the cuspids or the canines. Don't worry, you will get to see more of the cuspids and the canines. Alright, and they are often referred to as the anterior teeth or the teeth front because of their prevalence in smiling and talking. So, guys, when you have an apple in your hand, you bite with your incisors, okay? So you bite with your incisors. So that is why most of us, if we get to lose those teeth, okay, we get to have the false or at least get a crown, okay, just to replace that. So that also limits us if you don't have the incisors, that also limits us not to bite a lot of things, all right, a lot of food and also other things, right? So that is the incisors, okay. So I guess everyone understand this this page. Don't worry, I will show you a picture after the whole presentation, all right. So guys, now let's look at the cuspids or the canines, okay? So the cuspids, also known as canines, are the closest link between the human mouth and that of a carnivorous predator. So, guys, when we're talking about a carnivorous predator, we're talking about animals that eat only meat, okay? Such animals like the lion, the tigers, okay? So, we know that they are carnivorous animals, okay? So, they eat meat only, okay? So, yes, like a tiger or wolf, all right? Mirroring the pointed teeth we associate with predatory animals and vipers. These are sharp, okay? For some people, the cuspids or the canines may not be sharp, okay? But they are usually located here, all right? So those are the cuspids or the canines. So sometimes for other people they might have that sharp angle, okay? But for some people they might not have, all right? So they are pointed teeth on either side of our incisors that are used to do exactly what they look like, are meant to tear into food and rip it apart. So these pointed teeth usually come in permanently around 10-year mark. Sorry about that. So I'll repeat that. These pointed teeth usually come in permanently around the 10-year mark, with the bottom cuspids arriving just before the upper cuspids. So one feature of cuspids and canine teeth is the fact that they are longest teeth with a pointed end. And surprisingly, only one implanted root. Canines rip food with their position on either side of the mouth, help guide the mouth and other teeth into the best biting position. So now you can see the importance of having the cuspid teeth, right? Okay, so that will help you to rip off food, all right? Okay, so guys, we have talked about the incisors and the cuspids or the canines. So guys, are we clear on this page? Do we all understand? Okay, don't be shy. You can say yes or no. Before we go to the next page, Do you guys understand this page? Is everything clear? All right. Okay, I see a yes. Okay. That is so good to see that you understand, Agatha, and I hope others understand too. All right, guys. So now let's look at the other type of our human teeth, which are the molars. Okay. So, guys, molars are our main meniscators. That is, molars are the teeth we most commonly associate with chewing. Okay. So, guys, here we are. There's an apple or a meat. We have bite it with our incisors. So what do we do with that? Okay, there comes the function of the molars. Okay, that's where chewing take place. Okay, while many while many may only recognize three types of teeth rather than five, the discrepancy comes in distinguishing between different types of molars. Okay, so molars are simply large teeth with flatter surface that are used to chew food into small, easily consumable pieces. All right, so you know that you cannot bite an apple and swallow it or easily swallow it. You have to chew it, right? So after the cannons have ripped that off, and there comes the molars, okay? So that is associated with the chewing, all right? So the molars are usually located at this part of our teeth, all right? So I cannot open my mouth so wide, but these are the teeth are usually located here, okay? All right. So I hope you understand, guys. All right. Okay. So now, moving on to the next page, okay? We are going to look at the premolars, all right? So, guys, if you have seen on our previous page, um, people only recognize the three types of human teeth, which is the incisors, the canines or cuspids, and the molars. However, there are different types of molars, okay? So here we are, we're going to look at the first one, which is the premolars or bicuspids. All right. So guys, the premolars or first molars are our first molar teeth that tend to come in around 12 or 13 years of age. All right. So the premolar sits next to the cuspids in the mouth and are the foremost molars in the mouth. All right. So when you are around 12, or if you have a child that is around 12 years or 13 years of age, that's when they get their first premolars. All right. Yeah. So we have to monitor our kids as well. Okay. And also we have we're now going to the fifth type of our human teeth, all right, which is the wisdom teeth or the third molars. So, hello guys, can you hear me? Hello, guys. Can you hear me? Okay, I think I just got disconnected, but I'm fine now, guys. Thank you. I just want to make sure if you guys can hear me. Can you all hear me? Okay. Can you hear me, guys? Okay. All right. Yes. All right. Thank you so much. Okay, so guys, we were on the fifth type of human teeth, okay, which is the wisdom teeth or the third molars, okay? So guys, the wisdom teeth or the third molars are often referred to as third molars because they are the last teeth to come into the mouth. Many often get their wisdom teeth removed. This tooth sits so far back in the jaw that they can often cause issues if not removed. Okay, so most of us, when we grow up, when we are of this age, 25. Okay, most of my friends have removed their wisdom teeth at the age of 25. So yes, sometimes they are caused by toothaches, and also if you don't often go to the dental care, so that might cause issues. Okay. All right, guys. So, any questions so far? Can you hear me? Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me now? Tlalalena mafedami Okay, all right, I see. Okay, guys, thank you so much. So now let's look at the pictures, okay? So guys, as you can see, these are the pictures, okay? The incisors, all right? So this picture shows us the incisors, all right? All right, okay, so this one shows us the cuspids or the canines. Okay, all right. So, guys, as you can see, the cuspids and the canines, all right? Remember the pointed teeth. All right, so guys, as you can see here, this shows us the incisors, the canines, the premolars in orange, and also the molars, okay, in blue. All right. All right, so those are the five types of the teeth. All right. Okay, and also here is another structure that shows us the human teeth. All right, We also this also shows us the central incisors. Okay, so there's two big central teeth are called the central incisors. We also have the lateral incisors, the canines, the first premolar, the second premolar, and the first molar, and the second molar, and the third molar, which are the wisdom and also the wisdom tooth. All right. Okay, so guys, any questions? Do we understand? Any questions, guys? Very helpful pictures. Okay, I am so glad to hear that. Okay, so because we still have some time, I will just go back to the pictures again, all right? So this shows the incisors, all right? And this one shows us the cuspids or the canines. And this one shows us the incisors, the canines, the premolars, and the molars. And always remember we have also the central incisors, the lateral incisor, the canines, the first premolar, the second premolar, the first molar, second molar, and the third molar, which is the wisdom tooth, alright? So I guess everything is clear and I don't see any questions. Do you have any questions? Anyone? Does anyone have any other questions? Okay, so guys, thank you so much for joining me today. I'm just going to open the polls, all right? We're going to run a poll, and I'm going to start with our first question. So, which is the how useful was the webinar, all right? So you guys can just vote on that if it was very useful, quite useful, or not very useful, all right? So guys, I will just give you let's say 30 seconds because it's not many of us. 30 seconds. Okay. How useful was the webinar? Very useful, quite useful, and not very useful if you didn't find this useful. All right. Okay. So our time is almost over. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Thank you so much, guys. Okay, so let's see. So I'm going to end the poll, and 100% of people find this very useful. Thank you so much, guys. So, guys, now we're going to do another poll, the last poll, okay? So, would you like to um, would you like to take part in similar events in the future? Yes or no? Okay, so our clock starts now. Okay, 30 seconds. Okay, guys, so our time is almost over. So in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so I'm going to end the poll. All right, so guys, thank you so much. Okay, so Guys, I can see that this was very useful. Thank you so much. We have reached the end of our webinar. Guys, you can follow us on Facebook, LinkedIn, or YouTube, all right? And also, I will see many of you on the platform. Thank you so much for joining me today. And I will see you guys on our next webinar date. Okay. So don't worry. You will get updated on our next webinar, and I will see you next time. Thank you so much and have a great evening. Bye, everyone, and good night. You're welcome.